Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you have calculated your CAT 2024 expected raw score and want to know about the CAT percentile required to get the admission in the IIMS, then this video is for you. With this video, you will get to know the list of all the IIMS and the minimum CAT percentile required to get the admission in the IIMS. So basically, I have done this video on the basis of the data which is provided for the batch of 2023-2025 for all the IIMS. And I have already published the video on the category-wise minimum CAT qualifying cutoffs required to get the call from IIMS. So you can check with that also. So coming to the very first college is Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, which is the topmost business school in India. So if we consider the cutoff for the batch of 2023-2025 for the PGP program, so for the general category, the cutoff was 87.19 percentile. For EWS, it was 99.39 percentile. For OBC, it was 86.5 percentile. For SC category, it was 82.86 percentile. For ST category, it was 72.4 percentile. And for PWD category, it is 70.67 percentile. So, if you are from the general category and if your educational background is from the BBA or engineering, in that case, the cutoff is on a higher side. 87.19 percentile is the cutoff कि जिनका एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड जो है वो वीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ देर इज सम स्टूडेंट हु हैज कंप्लीटेड हिज ग्रेजुएशन फ्रॉम द BA साइकोलॉजी, so in that case he might receive the call at 87.19 percentile with the IIM Ahmedabad. But this is not the case कि जिनका एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड स्ट्रॉन्ग है उनका जो कट ऑफ है वो हायर साइड रहेगा. Then coming to the next program, which is the FABM program offered by the Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad. So if your educational background is from the agriculture, in that case only you are eligible for this program. So if we consider the minimum CAT percentile required, so for the general category it was 80.52 percentile. For the EWS it was 88.77 percentile. For the OBC category it was 82.11 percentile. For the SC category, it was 69.97 percentile, and for the ST category, it was 72.01 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management Bangalore. So if we consider the minimum CAT percentile for the batch of 2023-2025 for the PGP program, so for the general category, the cutoff was 86.18 percentile. For EWS category, the cutoff was 89.88 percentile. For OBC, it was 81.01 percentile. For SC category, it was 76.21 percentile. And for the ST category, it was 73.91 percentile. Then coming to the next program, which is the Business Analytics program, which is offered by the Indian Institute of Management Bangalore. So for the general category, the cutoff was 96.88 percentile. For the EWS, it was 88.6 percentile. For the OBC, it was 84.88 percentile. For SC category, it was 79.62 percentile. For the ST category, the cutoff was 73.98 percentile. And for the PWD, it was 85.35 percentile. So the cutoffs for the business analytics programs are on the higher side. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management Kozhikode. So here I have not mentioned the Indian Institute of Management Kolkata because उनका जो score होता है वो composite score होता है, and that is the reason we cannot calculate perfectly the minimum CAT percentile for the Indian Institute of Management Kolkata. So if we consider it for the batch of 2023-2025 for the PGP program for the IIM Kozhikode, then for the general category the minimum CAT percentile was 91.94 percentile. For EWS, it was 80.45 percentile. For the OBC, it was 79.01 percentile. For SC category, it was 65.11 percentile. For the ST category, the cutoff was nearly up to 55.16 percentile. And for PWD, it was 62.96 percentile. Then coming to the IIM Kozhikode Finance program. So for the general category, the cutoff was 89.06 percentile. For EWS, it was 86.4 percentile. For OBC, it was 83.06. For SC, it was 72.11. For ST, it was 72.65. And for PWD, it was 80.26. Then IIM Kozhikode also offers the LSM program. So if we consider the minimum CAT percentile for this, so for the general category, it was 86.35. For EWS, it was 80.45. For OBC, it was 81.66. For SC, it was 74.04. For ST, it was 69.27. And for the PWD, it was 87.3 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Mumbai. So which was earlier known as a NITI. So now it is an IIM Mumbai. So this is one of the best business school you can consider for your MBA. So if we consider the minimum CAT percentile for this college for the batch of 2023-2025. So for the general category, it was 91.56 percentile. For the EWS, it was 81.32 percentile. Then for the OBC, it was 86.45 percentile. For SC, it was 79.79 percentile. And for ST, it was 63.64 percentile. Then IIM Mumbai offers the SM program. So if we consider the CAT percentile for that program, for the general category, it was 91.52 percentile. For EWS, it was 91.76. And for OBC, it was 79.72 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Udaipur. So if we consider the overall minimum CAT percentile for the batch of PGP 2023-2025, so for the general category, the minimum CAT percentile at which the admission was offered was 92.03 percentile. For EWS, it was 81.28 percentile. For OBC, it was 77.42 percentile. For SC category, it was 56.44 percentile. For ST, it was 55.16 percentile, and for PWD, it was 62.96 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Trichy. So if we consider it for the general category, the minimum CAT percentile was 92 percentile. For EWS, it was 70.05 percentile. For OBC, it was 74.01. For SC, it was 54.25. For ST, it was 44.71, and for PWD, it was 40.32. Then if we consider the overall cutoffs for the IIM Trichy HR program, so for the general category, it was 92.01 percentile. For the EWS, it was 74.5 percentile. For the OBC category, it was 78.32 percentile. For SC, it was 63.58 percentile, and for ST, it was 45.2 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Rohtak. So this is also one of the good business school. So if we consider the PGP 2023-2025 admission for the IIM Rohtak, so for the general category, the minimum CAT percentile was 95 percentile. For EWS, it was 90.12 percentile. For OBC, it was 78 percentile. For SC, it was 57.2 percentile. For ST, it was 54.71 percentile, and for PWD category, it was 74.64 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Ranchi. So for the Ranchi, this is the minimum CAT percentile on the basis of which the candidates are shortlisted for the VAT and PI round. So for the general category, it was 92 percentile. For the EWS, it was 70 percentile. For OBC category, the minimum CAT percentile was 74 percentile. For SC, it was 54 percentile. For ST and PWD, it was 40 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Kashipur. So for the general category, the cutoff was 92 percentile. For EWS, it was 71.4 percentile. For the OBC, it was 74.01 percentile. For the SC, it was 54.29 percentile. Same with the ST, and for the PWD, it was 48.34 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Nagpur. So if we consider the minimum CAT percentile for the batch of 2023-2025 for the PGP program, then for the general category, the cutoff was 90.16 percentile. For the EWS, it was 80 percentile. For the OBC, the cutoff was 77.66 percentile. For the SC category, the cutoff was 60.97 percentile. For ST, it was 48.98 percentile, and for the PWD, it is 42.25 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Visakhapatnam. So for the general category, it was 80.98 percentile. For the EWS, it was 72.04 percentile. For OBC, it was 73.2 percentile. For SC category, it was 46.62 percentile. For ST category, it was 36.85 percentile. And for the PWD, it was 39.43 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Amritsar. So the minimum CAT percentile for the general category was 85 percentile. For EWS, it was 85.07 percentile. For OBC, it was 75.15 percentile. For SC category, it was 55.92 percentile. For ST, it was 40.03 percentile. And for the PWD, it was 42.25 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Bodh Gaya. So these are the minimum CAT percentile at which the students are called for the VAT and PI round for the IIM Bodh Gaya. So for the general category, the percentile was 92 percentile. For the EWS, it was 70 percentile. For OBC, it was 74 percentile. For the SC, it was 54 percentile. And for the ST and PWD category, it was 40 percentile. Then coming to the IIM Bodh Gaya DBM program. So if we consider the minimum CAT percentile for the general category for this program, it was 80 percentile. For EWS and OBC, it was 65 percentile. For SC, it was 50 percentile. For ST and PWD, it was 35 percentile. Then IIM Bodh Gaya also offers the HHM program. So the minimum CAT percentile for this program for the general category, it was 80 percentile. For the EWS and OBC, it was 65. For the SC, it was 50. And for the ST and PWD, it was 35 percentile. Then coming to the next college is Indian Institute of Management, Sambalpur. So for the general category, the cutoff was 82.08 percentile. For EWS category, it was 70.05 percentile. For the OBC, it was 74.12. For SC, it was 54.35. And for ST, it was 43.49. Then next college is Indian Institute of Management, Jammu. So for the general category, it was 87.03 percentile. For the EWS, it was 87.06. For the OBC, it was 71.13. For SC, it was 51.07. And for ST, it was 36.46. Then next college is Indian Institute of Management, Sirmoor, which offers the tourism management program. So this is the only one college which offers you the tourism management in the IIMS. So for the general category, the cutoff was 85.79 percentile. For EWS, it was 59.22 percentile. For the OBC, it was 56.2 percentile. For SC, it was 42.96 percentile. And for ST, it was 57.65 percentile. So these are the minimum CAT percentile on the basis of which students are admitted last year in the IIMS. So basically, if you are from SC, ST and PWD category, and if your CAT percentile is more than 50 or 60 percentile, then there are chances that you can get a call from any IIM. Then if we consider it for the OBC and EWS category, so if your CAT percentile are more than 70 to 75 percentile, there are chances that you can get a call from IIM. And if we consider it for the open category, then if your percentile are more than 92 to 94 percentile, in that case you will get the call from the IIM. So if you are from general category, but if your educational background is weak, in that case only you will receive the call at above 85 percentile. So this is all about the minimum CAT percentile required to get the admission in all the IIMS. If you have any doubts, any queries in this, then you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. If you find the video helpful, then do like the video and subscribe the channel.